We're going to call to order this Caledonia Community Schools special board meeting for October 27th. If you could all rise for the pledge, please. Thank you. Welcome to all of you. If you are here for the board meeting, that's great. If you're here for public comment, we do ask that you fill out one of the cards and please turn those in. You do have 3 minutes at that time to address the board. We ask that it please not include politics and no personnel issues at that time. At this time, can we have roll call, please?
Asper here. Barbara Garcia.
Here.
Isich.
Here.
Morris.
Here.
Sadu.
Here.
White.
Here. Kyle did inform us that he was going to be out of town, and he did forward all the information ahead of time. So we're going to move on to number 4, which is consent agenda. We have the October 17th, 2022 meeting minutes and the October 17th, 2022 closed session minutes.
I move that the Board of Education approve the consent agenda as presented.
We have a second.
Second.
Were there any questions or corrections on those? May I please have roll call?
Asper, yes. Barbara Garcia.
Yes.
Isich.
Yes.
Morris.
Yes.
Sadu.
Yes.
White.
Yes, motion carries. At this time, we're going to move to our public comment. We ask that you please turn in any cards. James?
It is a pleasant thing to have a topic for a school board meeting regarding which I cannot imagine there being much room for disagreement. These days, that is an unusual thing and a welcome thing. The danger posed is that I may be standing up to say things that everybody already knows or is already thinking for themselves, and that could seem to be a slight waste of time. But I think it's sometimes worth saying things out loud that I think we all know. The topic, I take it, for tonight's meeting is the evaluation of our superintendent. So I just want to say that having attended these meetings for about a year now, and having had occasion several times, not many times, but several times to speak with the superintendent individually, I have found that he always speaks to and about members of our public and members of the board with respect and appreciation. I find that he listens. I find that he has a remarkable command of all sorts of facts and figures regarding the school district and its operation, the challenges that face it. He's forthright in telling us about the things that are going well and about the things that are not going well. I feel that nothing is hidden, nothing is dressed up. And finally, if I can import just a little bit of vocabulary that's used by our friends in family systems therapy, since we are living in a moment when I feel that as a culture we could probably use some therapy. The term that I have in mind is non-anxious presence. This is what is needed when things are tense, when there is disagreement. And I believe that Dr. Martin consistently, in the settings in which I have seen him or heard him, provides that non-anxious presence around which we can have our disagreements and our agreements and our fights even, and not worry too much that the person who's at the center and at the helm is going to be freaked out by it. To me, that just doesn't seem to happen. So that's about the highest praise I can come up with for a leader in what I think are, generally speaking, tense circumstances. So my word to you is that I hope that your evaluation will be highly positive, and I'm sure that it will.
Thank you. Anybody else for public comment? All right, thank you. At this point in time, we are going to make a motion to go into closed session. I can't tell you how long we're going to be in closed session. It is anticipated that we will come out with an action item at that point in time, but we do not have any other business other than this. So this meeting will be posted just like all other meetings are, probably within 48 hours of being complete. So if there's any questions, they can answer those through central office for you, but we will be going into closed session at this time. Can I have a motion?
I move that the board convene in closed session under the Open Meeting Act to consider evaluation at the request of the superintendent.
I have a second.
Second.
Please have roll call.
Asper, yes. Barbara Garcia?
Yes.
Isich?
Yes.
Morris?
Yes.
Sadu?
Yes.
White?
Yes, motion carries. Thank you to all of you. All right, we are coming out of closed session at 8:24. We are going to move on now to 7A. Superintendent evaluation.
I move that the board accept the evaluation rating of 93% highly effective for the superintendent's 2022 evaluation.
I'll second.
Are there any other comments that would like to happen at this time? I would like to share a comment. Actually, our board member, Kyle Clement, who had to be out of town, he did ask me if I would read. He said, "I am very pleased with your contributions to Caledonia Community Schools and the community. The district continues to make very positive strides, and I look forward to having you lead the district for many years to come. Congratulations on a highly effective evaluation. It's very well deserved."
So Kyle, if you end up watching this later, I agree with you for once. So very well deserved, highly effective rating. So we appreciate you immensely.
Thank you.
Thank you to the board. I appreciate the opportunity to lead this district and for your support as we work through a number of things. But I think together we have accomplished some great things. Look forward to accomplishing many more. Stay in front of the mic.
Thank you. We're good for roll call.
Asper, yes. Barbara Garcia?
A very enthusiastic and grateful yes.
Isich?
Yes.
Morris?
Yes.
Sadu?
Yes.
White?
Yes. Thank you to the board for your time put into this, for all the documentation that you provide us to follow through on all of this. We know that we have a lot to work on, and we are excited about the things to come, and thank you for your continued leadership. Right, at this time, we just need a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Dan's out of here.
Any opposed? All right, thank you. Have a good night.